Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to see the past trip discussions of the new topic that is called the determinants. This is the part 1 of it. So actually what is the determinant? Determinant is actually a scalar value that is a function of the entries of a square matrix. And it is denoted by, we usually write here det. If it is a matrix A, we write here det and we write A like det A, or we also write this as, you just put two lines over here and A. It is just like an absolute value. It's not an absolute value, but for determinants we just put two lines. And right in matrix, how do? We just put like a brackets. So now here it's given here, if alpha 3, 4, this 1, 2, 1, 1, 4, 1 is 0, then we have to find the value of alpha. So now see here, this is alpha is here. So what we have to take? We have to take this, we have to consider this one. So what is that? Here we have to cross it. So what will be the first cross? This is suppose A, B, C, D. So AD minus BC. So here what is that? 2 minus 4. So that is 2 minus 4. So when you take here, now you will take this one. So here it is going to be minus 3, and then you are going to take this 4. So that will be, you are going to cross this one. So that is going to be 1 minus 1. Then you will take here, but this will be plus. Then what are you going to do? You are going to consider this one. So that is going to be 4. 1 4s are 4 minus 2. And this is 0. So hope you got this one. So now what we will do? We will expand this one. That is, not expand, but we can just write here as 2 minus 4. That we can also put this as minus 4 plus 2. That is going to be minus 2. And this is alpha. So we will write here minus 2 alpha. And this is 1 minus 1 is 0. So here we can put here minus 3 and 0 over here. 4 minus 2, that is 2. So we will put here 4 into 2, that 4 into 2, that is here the 0 as it is. So this, let us write the same over here. This is going to be 0, so we don't have to write anything here. 4 to the A. So we want a value of alpha. So what will you do here? Minus 2 alpha plus this 8 is 0. So now let us take this 8, this write as it is. Take this plus 8 on the other side, that is going to be minus 8. So alpha is going to be minus 8 divided by this minus 2. So this, what happens? 2 ones are 2 4s are, this minus becomes plus. So x, this the value of alpha is 4. Now if for the matrix A is alpha minus 2 and alpha, and this is the determinant of A cube, that is 125. So then the value of alpha is what? So now what is given over here? That is determinant of this A cube is 125 and this one. So let us write the given things first. So now look at here. So when we write this determinant of this A, so what will you do? You are going to cross multiply. That will be alpha square. First you will take this one. That will be alpha square. And this minus becomes plus. But in the formula, what do we have? That is, this is A, B, C, D. So that is AD minus BC. So that this plus minus is going to be minus. This is very important. So this is going to be 4. So now we have here, that is A cube is 125. So if you take, we can just write here 125 also as 5 into 5 into 5, that is 5 cube. So here. So now we just want, if we are taking the determinant of this A, so this is going to be, this is cube. So this is going to be 5. So now what will you do? This 5, you got the determinant of A is 5. So you are going to put in this equation. Now look at here. So we are going to look at this two equations. So you are going to put in this equation. So when you put in this, in place of this, you are going to write 5. So 5 is here. This same over here. So this is, I hope you got this one. So now what will you do? This minus 4 you will take on this side. So this is plus 4. This alpha square will be as it is. So this is 9. 9 is alpha square. So you just need alpha. So alpha is, this is the, when you square both sides, it is going to be plus or minus 3. So here, what they have asked the value of alpha. So it is plus or minus 3. So now look at the next problem. This is the value of the determinant is, we have to find out this one. So what will you do here? This is very simple. You will take this 6 and just consider this one. So this is going to be 3. minus 4. So what is that? 3 minus 4. Now here will be minus 0. You take this one. So what is that going to be? 3 to the 6 minus 4. So 6 minus 4. So now you take here, this is minus 1. So put here minus 1. So now take this one. So that is going to be 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 here. So now 6 as it is. Minus 4 plus 3, that is going to be minus 1. This is going to be 0 into, that is going to be 2, that is going to be 0. This is minus 1 into this 2 minus 1 is 1. So now look at here, minus 6, and this is minus 1, that is minus 6 minus 1 is going to be minus 7. So now here they said the determinant of A is this Ka, where A is a square matrix of order 2, then sum of all possible values of K. You want the possible values of K. So now this is, they said the square matrix of order 2 means A be a, we can say 2 by 2 square matrix. So 2 by 2 means here we can write as A1, A2, because we are writing a matrix, so we are putting this type of bracket. So A1, A2, A3 and A4, let us put this one. And then they said this here, determinant of A is Ka. So let us put here Ka first in this one. Ka1, in place of here, just put K. Ka1, Ka2, Ka3 and Ka4. So now what is given over here? That is determinant of this is, so what will you put here? The same thing, this whole thing you will put it here, but it is a determinant, so we are just putting this lines over here, is equal to Ka. So same this will be here. So now what are you going to do here? This into this, that will be A1, A4. And this into this, that will be minus A2, A3. So this will be again the same. This you are going to multiply here. Minus this one you will write over here. So now look at here. This is now here. This thing will be the same over here. But here what you can see, this is actually multiplication. So now look at here. This is going to be what? This into this, when you multiply, that is going to be K2. And this you will write as it is. Same over here, this minus n over here, this into this, that will be K square. And here this is going to be what? A2 into A3. So now this again the same over here. So now, from this one what you can see, these are the two terms. From this we can take common as K2. So now let us take the common as K2. So now what remains in the bracket is K2 is gone. So here A1, A4 minus m as it is, K2 is here. So that will be A2, A3. So now this again the same. So what we can do one thing over here. This will take on the left hand side, so that is going to be minus. This whole thing will come here, and so the right side is going to be 0. So now see here, now when you take this, now you can see this is one term, the other term. So in this bracket both are the same. A1, A4 minus A2. So that thing you want to take only once in the bracket, and here is one which you cannot see. So that whatever remains, that is going to be in the other bracket. So 1 minus K, and that is K square. That is 0. So now what are you going to do? We want the value of, they are asked for the value of K. So let us ignore this part. So now what will be there? This is going to be 0. So now, so that is 1 minus K2, K square is 0. So minus K square, that will be, if you take this 1 on this side, that is going to be minus 1. So now what you can see, both places minus means it becomes plus. Or you can just put one step over here, that K square is minus 1, and here is 1 actually. That is minus 1, and minus becomes plus. Anyways you can do it. Or we can just, whenever both side is negative, you just ignore that sign. So that is going to be positive. So K square is 1. So K is going to be plus or minus 1. So that is K is 1 and minus 1. But then what did they say here? They want here the sum of all possible values of K. So we got the values K as 1 and minus 1. So we have to sum, means we are going to add this one. So 1, we have to add this minus 1 to it. So plus minus becomes minus. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is the final answer. So now here, if this is the matrix given is non-singular matrix and A belongs to A, then set A. These are the options given over here. So now let us consider this as I. So this whole part, let us consider this as I. So now since this is a, they said this is a singular. So since I is a non-singular, so what we can say, therefore, this, the determinant of I is not equal to 0. So now what will you write here? This whole thing, that means this is not equal to 0. So now what will you do? You will take this 1. This one means 3 minus a, 3 minus a over here. Then you will take here 2. But whenever you take 2, here should be negative 1, the middle one. So now this into this means this will be 2 minus 3. Then you will take this one plus 1. Then you will take this whole means 2a minus 9, 2a minus 9, and which is not equal to 0. Now let us solve this one. So 1 into this, whatever is there, that is going to be the same. So now let us expand this one, or we can do one thing, we can just take here, this is minus 1, we can consider this. So this is going, or we can do one thing, you can just expand this one, 2 2s are 4, and this is going to be plus 6. Then again here, this is this was multiplied by 1 means you are going to write this same is equal to 0. So this both ways you can do. You can do here minus 1 and this, then you are going to multiply this one. So answer is going to be 2. Or you can expand this one. So I have just done here by the expanded form. You can also do by the other way. So now look at here. This is minus a and this is plus 2a. So that is going to be just a. Then you will take all the constant one. This and this one. So that is going to be minus 4 is not equal to 0. So now we want a value of a. So a, if you take this on the other side, this is going to be a is not equal to 4. That means a is not equal to 4. So that now options are given here. So here a is not equal to 4 means this will be the option. Now here if x is equal to minus 4 is a root of this determinant, then the sum of the other two roots, these are the options given. So now let us consider this, let us write it over here, that is equal to 0. So now what will you do? You will take this x and then this one x square minus 2, then take this, but you will put minus sign, that is 2, and then we are going to consider this 4. So that will be x minus 3, then you will take this one, that is plus 3, consider this one, 2 minus 3x is 0. So now you are going to expand this one. So x cube minus 2x, again this one, minus 2x plus 6, again this one, that is plus 6 minus 9x, and that is 0. So now what we can do, this x cube is alone here, but we can see x, we can see 3 places here. So minus 2 and minus 9, that is going to be minus 13x, and again now this one plus 12 is 0. So now what you can see, this is a constant 12. 12 can be this one, 1 into 3 into 4 we can write here. But now what here they said in the question here, x is going to be minus 4 is a root. So when we put x is equal to minus 2, let us consider this as equation number 1. First root will be this, x is equal to 4 is one root. So what will you do? Wherever you see x, you are just going to, in this one, you are going to just plug in the values, that is x is equal to minus 4. So we put here x minus 4 cube. Then for this one, we put minus 13 into this is minus 4. This as it is, and this is 4. So now see here, now this is an odd number. So whenever we have means it is minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4. So 3 times we have minus, so that is going to be minus, and 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. And here minus becomes plus, 13 4s are 52 plus 12. So now what will you do here? Minus 64, and this, when you add this, it will be plus 64 is 0. So now we got here as 0. So now what will you do? You have taken here 3 and 1. So similarly x is equal to 3 and x is equal to satisfy the equation 1. So now it should satisfy the equation. So now look at here, when we put x is 3 in this same equation, just look at the equation. It's 3 cube minus 13 into 3 plus 12. So 3 cube means we are going to multiply 3 times, that is 27. This will be 39 and this is going to be 12. So when you subtract this 39 and this when you add, that is going to be 39 minus 39, that is 0. Again, you will take 1 in this place, in this equation, and put it in this equation, number 1. So here 1 minus, this minus is here, that will be minus 13 plus 12. So this will be 13, 1 plus 12 and minus 13. So that 13 minus 13, that is going to be 0. So what we can see, both the places we get over this also. So x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 1 satisfy the equation. Now what did they say the second thing over? You have to take the sum of the other two roots. So here what are we going to do? We are going to take the sum of the other two roots, means which one? So what were the other two roots? So x was 3 and x is equal to 1. That are the other two roots, right? So we have to take the sum of it. That means you have to add it. That is 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. This is the... Hi learners. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to see the part 2 of the same chapter, that is called the determinants. We are going to see the past year questions. We have already done part 1 also. You can see the questions in that also. So now this is the question given. So we have to find the value of x. So how are we going to do this? This is the determinant. So you know this is a, b, c and d, that is ad minus bc. ad minus bc. So now let us just multiply this one, cross multiply this one and this one. So that will be 2x square. This is minus minus plus, but in the formula we have AD minus BC, so this will get minus over here, that is 9 2s are 18. And on the right hand side we can do here cross multiplication, that is here this is going to be 4 2s are 8, minus minus becomes plus, and here this is minus BC. So here we'll get here minus 8. So when we solve this one, this equation, we get this 8 minus 8 is 0, rest everything will be the same. So now let us take this on the right hand side, that will be plus 18, minus 18 will become plus 18, this will remain the same. So now x square will be 18 divided by, this is multiplication, it is going to get divided by 2, so x square is 9. So the value of x will be, because this squaring both sides, it is going to be either plus or minus 3. So we have to write this step, there is a half mark for this step. So value of x is minus 3 or 3. So now here, look at this one. So we have to again we have to find the value of x. So we are going to cross multiply this one. So x plus 1, because there are two terms, x plus 2, so write it in the bracket. Now minus, because it is AD minus BC. So again you are going to do here, see, be careful over here. So again this you are going to put in a bracket. So the right hand side again here 12, and here minus minus will become plus 1. So now this you are going to expand, x square plus 2x plus x, and this is plus 2. Now look at here, because this is the minus over here, so you are going to make a bracket for the whole this one. So here minus, now you are going to expand this one, x square. So this is important, the bracket is important, because otherwise you will get wrong, because we have to change later on for the entire this problem here. So here x square minus 3x minus x, and this minus minus becomes plus 3, and this will be 12 plus 1 is 13 over here. So now let us write this same minus, now let us remove the bracket, plus x and minus 3 is equal to 13. So now what we can see, minus plus x square and minus x square gets cancelled. Now let us bring all the other like terms together. So here when we add all these things, this is actually 1, this also is 1, so we get 7x, and here plus 2 minus 3 is going to be minus 1, and the right hand side 13 as it is. So 7x, 13 on the same side, minus 1 goes to the other side, plus 1. So 7x is 14. So x is going to be, here is multiplication, 14 divided by, this will go on the other side, that is going to get divided. So x is 2. Now see here, show that the determinant, this is given. So it is independent of theta. So again here what will you do? Let us consider this as independent, this as I. So you will take this one and you are going to multiply this. that will be minus x into x, I wrote it separately, minus 1. Then you will take this one, but you will multiply this and this. So minus sine theta, and inside the bracket, that will be minus sine theta into x, this, and here will be minus cos theta. Then you will take this one and this together. So cos theta will be here, that is plus. Then what is that? Minus cos theta, and this minus minus becomes plus x cos theta. So now this is done. So what will we do? This will keep it as, outside the bracket. So now let us solve the inside bracket. So this is going to be minus x square minus 1. This will be as it is. So now just I rearrange this, x into sine theta minus here cos theta as it is, and put it here. And same over here, this as it is, this all the same first. And now we will expand this one, minus x cube minus x, and now this will be minus minus will be plus plus x, and this will be sine, and sine is going to be sine square theta, minus minus again the plus 1, sine theta cos theta, this is here sine theta cos theta, this into this, that will be, you can put plus minus is minus sine theta cos theta, plus here this into this, that will be x is here x, and cos into cos, that will be cos square theta. So now this as it is, this as it is, this also will be as it is, but what we can see here, plus sine theta cos theta and minus sine theta cos theta is going to get cancelled over here. So here what remains, this will be here. So this all as it is, this both will be as it is, but from this one what we can see now, we can see the x common over here. So you are going to put here x outside, and what remains in the bracket will be sine, this will be sine square theta, and this will be x cos square theta. So in the bracket remains is sine square theta plus cos square theta. So now what we can do here, this as it is, all as it is first, and then sine square theta plus cos square theta, the first identity, that is 1. So that you don't have to write 1 over here, that is understood. So that will be, now what will you do, minus x plus x is going to get cancelled over here. So what remains here is just here, this is I, this will be minus x cube, what remains over here. So we can say clearly I is independent of theta. So now let us see here, this is the question given, and we have to find a matrix A such that a square minus 5a plus 4i plus x is equal to 0. So the matrix, this is given. So I wrote it as it is. Now we have here, we have to find this one. So here, first thing we will find here, a square minus 5a plus 4i. So now look at here, this a is given, a square. Now what will be a square means 2 times the same. So after getting 2 times this same, what is this going to be? 4 plus 0 plus 1, then here 4 plus 2 plus 3, 2 minus 2, and this is 0. So this is done. Now let us take with this one, 0, 0, minus 1, then 0, 1, and this will be minus 3, 0, minus 1, and this is going to be 0. The third one, this is done. So now let us see for this one, 2, 0, 0, 2, then 3, 0, then here 1, minus 3, and this is 0. So this is done. So now what you can see, this is 5, 9, this gets cancelled, so this will be 0, minus 1, plus 1, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 2, 5, minus 2. So this is what we got for a square. Now let us see for 5a, because we have a square minus 5a plus 4i. So now 5a wins, we are going to take 5, and this is the A matrix given. So here 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 5 0s are 0, 5 1s are 5, 5 minus 5, 5, 15, and this is 0. So now we will see for 4i. So you will take this 4 and this is I, the identity, because these all are 3 by 3. So also we will take the identity matrix of 3. So 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 and 0, 0, 1. So 4, we are going to multiply this one. You will write here 4 and this I, this is the identity matrix. So now 4, this is going to be 4, 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, 0, 4. So now what we can see here, we are going to add all, because we want here a square minus 5a plus 4i. So we got this value of, this was for a square minus 4a and this is for I. So after doing this, here, this is here, this is here, because minus is outside, so be careful. Then what will you do here? This over here, this over here, this over here, then this over here, this over here, and this over here. So you have to just subtract this and this. So what we get after this one? You get minus 1, minus 1, minus 5. Now see here, minus 3 here, and this is going to be 4. Just add and see how it is. Minus, and here will be 2. So now what we can say here, this was for the a square minus 5a plus 4i. Now let us see for this one, a square minus 5a plus 4i plus x is equal to 0. So now what we can do here, so this is, so what we will just see that we'll take x on one side and this whole we'll take on the other side. So what will we get? This is going to be minus and this whole will be here. Hope you got this one, huh? Because we are changing the place of it, so you are going to write minus, and this I wrote it in a bracket, so the inside sign doesn't change. So what will you do? We know for a square is this one, 5a is this one, and 4i is this one. So this minus whatever is there, that is outside here. This minus is outside here. So now what are you going to do? Again same thing here. This and this one here. This and this one here. This and this one, that will be here. So this and this one will be here. This and this one is going to be here. This and this one is going to be here. So now 2, 5, this is going to be here. This here, here, this is going to be here. So now what will you do? After this you get here, this, just you can just, that is very simple. You have to add and subtract, that's it. So minus is still outside. So now what will you do? Now we have to take this minus inside. So minus becomes plus, 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 plus 3. But this is going to be minus 4. And here minus. So this is the final answer. So by this we have completed today's work. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to do the part 3 of the topic, this determinants, or the faster of that one. So this is the question given over here. The system of linear equation 5. These are the two equations, and this will be consistent. So let us write this equation. When you rearrange this, we get minus 5, and that is 0. So this will be equation number 1. Again, this we write it over. We arrange this. This is going to be minus 5. That is 0. This is equation number 2. So now we want this one be the consistent mean by the rule of consistency. So when we are comparing this and this one, so what do we get? 5 by 3. And when we compare this and this, that is because that is a y, that we get k by 3. Why we do where that is not equal to? Because we have a1 by a2 is equal to, not equal to b1 by b2. So now 3k is not equal to 15. So k will be what? This 3 will go on the other side. This will remain here. So that is going to be k is not equal to 5. Now let us take this equation. This question here. So here this is A is this matrix and this given B is this. So we have to find out AB, and these are the equations given. So now let us take this board down over here. So now let us take the product of it. This into this into this here, that is 0. Again this into this 2, minus 2, 0, 2, minus 2, and here is 0. So this is done. This will be minus 6, 2, then 4, 4, minus 1, minus 2, 4, minus 1, minus 2, then 4, minus 1, minus 3, 4, minus 1, minus 3. So this is done now for here. 0, 4, and here minus 4. 0, 4, minus 4. Then 0, minus 2, 3. So here 0, minus 2, and this 2, and then here 0, minus 2, and this is 3. Sorry, yeah, this is correct. Yeah, so here when you solve this, you just add and see, you get this matrix. So this is nothing but 3 by 3, which is the identity matrix. So what do we write here? AB is nothing but, this is nothing but I. So now here we have B inverse, that is A. So this is the matrix. So this is equation number 1. So now let us see these equations given over here. So the equations given over here. So this can be also written as this one. So how do we write here? See, this is x, y, and we don't have anything z. So how will we write here? The coefficient of this is 1. So 1, minus 2. We don't have anything, means that is going to be z is going to be 0. Here this is 2. Here is nothing, means that is minus 1. Nothing means that is going to be minus 1. And see here, this is y and z. We don't have anything over x over here. So that should be 0, minus 2, and this is 1. So this is very important, how to put the values over there. And now these are the x, y, z, and let us take this right side, that is 3, 2, and 3. So now this is similar to this equation, that is the B transpose, that is x is equal to C. So when we want to find out the value of x, that will be B transpose, means 1 by, when you take it on the other, that will be 1 by B transport, and this is C. And here this will be, when you take this in the numerator, that will be B transport, that will be the inverse of that one. And we can also write this as, we can take minus 1 inside, because if you write here minus 5 into 1 or 1 into minus 5, both is the same. So now see here, so this is when we are putting here B inverse transpose. So now B inverse, we have that given over here, that is the B inverse is already given over here. So now we put that B inverse over here, that is the transpose we have already done over here, and C is here. So this is C, so that is the value of here. So now look at here. So what are you going to do? X is here. So now here, when you solve this one, so what are you going to get here? So here will be minus 9, and this will be so actually this is actually the B inverse, but we want a transpose, the transpose of this. So this is what we have done, this is the transpose of it. So here, see here, 3, and this 2 will go here, this 2 will go here, because this is actually, yeah, this is the transpose of it. Okay, so you can write here x is equal to, this is the B inverse transpose. Okay, but you just, if you are taking a B inverse here, so that is going to be, again here, this is going to be minus 3 here, this 2 will go here, this will go here, this will go here, this will go here, and this will go here, and this will be the same. Hope you got it. So here, this is so we want a transpose of this one. Okay, so this is the transpose of this one. So now we are going to multiply this one. So minus 9 plus 4 plus 6, then this is minus 4, this is, then this into this is going to be minus 6 plus 2, and this is plus 3. And here what are we going to do? This will be minus 2, minus 12, sorry. This will be 4 and this is going to be 9. So this is what is written over here. So when you solve this one, that should be 1 minus 1 and 1. So whatever we got, this one, this is the value of xyz. So here is xyz, that is 1 minus 1 and 1. Okay, so now what will be the value of x is 1, y is minus 1, and this is z is 1. So now we have the next, this is the determine the product of this other matrix given and use it to solve the equations. These are the equations given. So now look at here, this same the matrix first I wrote over here. So when we solve this one, how are we going to get this into this into this, and this into this, same over here. Then this into this into this into this is what I wrote over here. This into this into this is into this is what I wrote over here. Then this part is done. Now let us go for this one. This into this into this into this. So here, so this is here. Then this into this into this, and this into this. This is here, and then this into this into this, and this into this. This is over here. So this is done. Now we'll go for this one. So this into this into this into this. This is over here. Then this into this and this one, that is over here. Then this is over here. So when you add and subtract whatever that is, so you get here 8, 0, 0, 0, 8, 0, 0, 0, and this is A. And see, can you see here, the matrix is, the identity matrix is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 0, 1. So this comes 1. But here what you can see, this is 8. So what will be that? This 8 you can take as common. That will be 8 into I. So now we have A is given. Same over here. We can consider this as A and this as B. So A is this and B is here. So AB what we got here, this whatever we got, this is, when we added this we got as A, this one. So AB is 8. So multiplying both sides when we do by B. Now see here, for this one, we are going to multiply both sides by B inverse. So when we multiply this one, we get A as 8, B inverse. So what will we do this one? This 8 will bring on this side, so that will be A by 8, that is B inverse. So the equations are given over here. So now what are we going to do here? This 1, 1, 1. 1 minus 2 minus 2. 1 minus 1, 1. 1 minus 2 minus 2. Then 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3. And these are the variables x, y, z. And this is the right hand side 4, 9, 1. So now we have, this is bx is, whatever we got this as, that is c. So we have bx is equal to c. So x value will be c, this divided by b. So this is nothing but when we take b on the others, in the numerator, that will be b inverse of c. So we can write here x by c is also b inverse. So what we got here, x by c, b inverse we already got over here. B inverse is what? A by A. Okay. So B inverse is A by 8. So in place of B inverse, we wrote A by 8. And this x, anyways you can write it. Either you write it x by c is equal to A by 8, or you can also put one step over here. This is nothing but x by c is A by 8. So because B inverse is this one, right? So x will be what? This c will go over here. So can you see here, that is A by 8 c. So now this we can also write this as, this xyz is equal to A by 8 means that is nothing but 1 by 8 into A. So separately we wrote here n by this one 1 by 8, and A is this matrix that is already given in the start. So this we have considered as A. And this C is this one 491. So now what are you going to do? Again what are you going to do? This you write it as it is. Now again you are going to multiply this, keep on multiplying, and you get this one. Again you will multiply this one, you get this. And again when you multiply this, you get this one. So now what you can do, when you When you solve this, you get this thing, and 1 by 8 is as it is. So now here, this xyz on the left hand side, now look at here, this into this means 1 by 8 into 24, that is going to be 3. Then here, now look at here, 1 by 8 into minus 16. So this is going to be minus 2. Now here, look at this and this, 1 by 8 into minus 8. So that is going to be minus 1. So we want the value of x, y, z. So x is 3, y is minus 2, and z is minus 1. Actually, these all the problems are very long, but just look at the matrix and just keep on scrolling over here, and you can again check it how it is done. So by this, hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to do the part 4 of the same topic, that is the determinants, the past year of that. So this is the question given over here. If the area of a triangle with vertices, these are the vertices given, is 35 square units, then we have to find the value of k. So this we can consider this one as x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. So the area of triangle, we have this one. First let us write what is the area of triangle, the vertices. We can consider this as x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. And this is the formula given, that for area of a triangle ABC. So that will be x1, y1, 1, x2, y2 and this one, and this is half of it. So now let us plug in the values. Now this is x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. So now after putting that one, in place of this x1 we'll put 2, x2 will put 5, x3 will put k. The vertices, from the vertices you have to look at the vertices here. y1 minus 6, y2 4, y3 4, and this 1 1 1, this is from the formula itself. And this is given, these are this is given as 35. So this is 35. So now let us take this 2. Now this one, that will be 4 minus 4. Then we'll take here, from this one we have minus of minus, that will be plus. So we'll consider this 2, that will be 5 minus k. Then this plus, even if we write here 1 or we don't write, it's okay. So now let us put here 20 minus 4k, and this is 35. So now this will be 4 minus 4 will be 0. So 2 multiplied by 0 will be 0. 30 minus 6k, 20 minus 4k. So this is going to be this 50 minus 10k. So if we take this on this side, that is going to be, we can consider this as plus or minus 70. So because we have removed this one, so 50 minus 10k is plus or minus 70. We are going to cross multiply here. So minus 10k is, if once we take 70, and then in the second case we will take minus 70. So while taking this 70, positive one, you bring this on this side, that will be minus 50. So this will 20. So k is going to be 20 divided by, this is minus 10. So that is going to be k is equal to minus 2. And when we take this same thing as minus 70, so minus 10k is equal to minus 70 minus 50. So this is going to be minus 70 minus 50. So that will be minus 120. So k is going to be, this both side minus means it is going to be positive here. So this and this goes off, so k is 12. So with the values of k, we have two values, that is minus 2 and 12. Now it's given over here, 3 points are there, P, Q and R. They are collinear. So then we have to find the value of x. Again we'll go with the same formula. Because it is now here collinear, this was just the area of the triangle. So now this is a collinear, we have the formula for this one. So that will be half into x1, y2 minus y3, x2, y2 minus y1, x3, y1 minus y. So now this, I'll tell you how to remember the formula. Now see here, this will be x1, x2 and x3. So now can you see here 1? So here in inside they will be all y. But now how to remember? This is 1, 2, 3. So here is going to be, sorry for that one. This is going to be y3 minus y1. Okay. So now look at here. This will be 1, 2, 3. Then here after 2 is 3. But then what is left? When we see the sequence 1, 2, 3, now 2 and 3 is here. Then 1 is left. So now look at here. Now we started here with 3. So we can write here 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3 means everywhere it should be 1, 2, 3. But now this is starting from 1, 2, 3. Then 2 and 3. So left is 1. So now this is 3. So left is 1 and 2. So now we will put the values. Now look at here. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. And this will be x3, y3. So just put the value. In place of x1, you are going to put 2x. In place of y2, you are going to put here x. In place of y3, you are going to put here, this is minus. So minus of x plus 3. Look at it, because this is in the formula is minus. So minus of x plus 3, because this is, so that will be minus x minus 3. So this is minus x minus 3. So now look at here. Here will be x plus 6. And this is x minus 3. So you just look at these values and then you put it over here. So now what you get it here, this and this gets cut. So that is going to be minus 3. 2x is all the same. This here, what happens here? 0 into this is going to be 0. So we are not going to look at this one. So now look at this plus minus gets cut. So what remains is 3. So x plus 3 is here and outside is 3. So here what will we do? Minus 6x. Now look at here, this 3x and this is 9. So here what will be there? Bring the like terms together. Minus 6x plus 3x, that is going to be minus 3 and plus 3. Rest everything is the same. So now let us remove this one. So if this 2 goes on the right hand side, this is going to be 2 into 0, that is going to be 0. So here minus 3x plus 9 is equal to 0. So minus 3x is equal to this plus 9 goes on the other side, that is going to be minus 9. So x is going to be, these both are negative, so that will be positive. So this will be 9. This will be getting divided because it changes the place. So here 3 3s are, so x, the value of x is 3. So now here using determinants, find the area of triangle PQR with vertices. These are the vertices given. Also you have to find the equation of line PQ. So first thing, that is find the area of the triangle of this one. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. And these are the x3, y3. So now we know the given vertices are this one. We write the given vertices here over here. So now the area of the, first thing we have to find the area of the triangle. So area of the triangle is x1, y1, this is the formula. So now just plug in the values. You know what is x1 as I showed you over here. So just put the values over here. In place of this x1, 3, x2 is 9, x3 is 5. So just put the values over here. And now what are we going to do? This will take 3. So 3 minus 7. So now here you will take, along with this will be minus 1. So this is going to be what? 9 minus 5. This plus 1 over here. And this is going to be 7 9s are 63 minus 15. So now look at here. This will be 3 as it is, minus 4. Minus 1 as it is, this will be minus 4, plus 1 as it is, and when you subtract this is going to be 48. So now look at here, this will be 12, minus 12, minus 4, 48. So minus 16 plus 48 minus 16, that is going to be 32 plus 40, 32. So 2 1s are 2 16s are. So the area of this triangle PQR, that is 16, this square units. I think this is very important because that is the area should always be in square. So that is square units. Now we will take out the, what did they say? Also find the equation of line PQ. PQ means we have to just consider this one, not R. So now look at here. PQ means this will be again the same thing. x1, the same formula you are going to use here. But here we are not going to use this one. x3, we don't have x3 because we are just going to use here x1, y1, and this will be x2, y2. So we don't have x3 and y3. So the same formula, but now look at here. This one will be x1, this will be. So, but in place of x3 and y3, we are going to put x and y. So hope you got the difference between the both of them. So here that is going to be 0. This is from the formula after plugging in the values. So now look at here. So if we take this half on the other side, means this 2 will go on the right hand side. Half is here 0. So this 2 will go here. So that is going to be 0. So this 2 is gone in this one. So you cannot see 2 over here. So rest thing is going to be the same. Now let us do here 3. And let us take here 3 minus y minus 1. And this will be 9 minus x, and then this you are going to take plus 1, and this one will be 9y minus 3x is equal to 0. So now we will expand this one. 9 minus 3y minus 9 minus plus x plus 9y minus 3x is equal to 0. So plus 9 minus 9 gets cut. So what will you get here? Let us see x first. Plus x minus 3 means plus x means this is 1. Minus 3 plus 1, that is going to be minus 2x. And this one. So plus 9 minus 3, that is going to be plus 6y. That is here is 0. So now what we can do here, we can take minus 2 common. This is first. This is the second term. So from this one we can take minus 2 common. So what remains here? Minus 2x means minus 2 is already here. So x. Now this is plus. So look at here. This is minus. So minus minus becomes plus. So this will be 6y. So now again here what we can do, x minus 6, because this minus 2 will go 0 divided by minus 2, that is going to be 0. So this is 0. So here what is the equation here? X minus 3y is equal to 0 is the equation of line PQ. So by this one we have completed today's work. So do like and subscribe to this channel so you get a notification. Thank you.